Hey there, my name's Amanda.
I'm Sherry.
And we are the mother-daughter designers at Grace Monroe Home, where we help you transform the ordinary home into an extraordinary home.
That is right.
Today we have the easiest floral arrangement that you could ever imagine. You only need a few materials to make this.
That is right. And we are using these stems of hydrangeas from Walmart. We have a vase that we got from Walmart.
Yeah, but you know what? You could get a vase from the
Anywhere,
Dollar Tree, anywhere. Like
Dollar Tree would be great.
Yes, and you can get the rocks, because we're using rocks. You can find those at Dollar Tree as well.
Yep.
But here's the kicker. This is what we're using to make this. We are going to be using Elmer's glue.
That's right.
Trust me, I know it sounds strange, but just wait.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and get started.
Okay, the first thing that we are going to do with this is we're going to put our rocks in our vase. Well, no, I take that back. First thing that you need to do is make sure that you've got the inside of your vase cleaned out so that there's nothing that you can see through it, you know.
So you want to make sure if you do clean it that it is dry before you put the rocks in.
Definitely.
So I'm going to use probably about half of my bag of rocks.
Yep. And you don't really need many, but you just need a little bit of something that the glue can harden to. So that is why we are using
maybe about an inch layer on the bottom.
About that is good. I think I've got about all. I don't think I'm going to use any. Well, I see one little spot, but I'm going to put a couple.
Again, you do want to make sure that you're using the clear Elmer's glue. That is a really important step that you don't want to miss out on.
That's right. Now, these hydrangeas that I got from Walmart had 2 leaves on them, one that was low, but I cut those off. So you want to do that because you don't need anything that's going to be down on your rocks except for what you want to be seen. So we've got that, and now I'm going to cut the stem off, and I just kind of measured about, I kind of bent it to see so that this was sitting right down on the vase just like that. And so I'm going to cut my stem off to about right there. I think that'll be good. So I've got all my stems cut off. Now we are using, like I said, these blue hydrangeas, and we also have a stem of ivy that we're going to use. Any kind of greenery that you like would work for this, but we're going to use the ivy. So once you get your rocks in there, I'm just going to see if I can get my lid off. There we go. I'm just going to take the whole lid off.
That would probably be easier. We're just going to start pouring it straight in there.
And
I was doing it the hard way.
Yeah, she was.
Take forever to do that.
You like to do things the hard way sometimes, don't you?
Every now and then.
Yeah. Now, just make sure to pour it and try not to get any up on the sides over where you want it. Just make sure your rocks are covered good.
Yeah, just enough to really cover your rocks.
Yeah, so I think that.
I think I may have a few more rocks than you have.
You probably do.
It'll take probably about a bottle.
Yeah, it pretty much
maybe
does.
Maybe a little less.
Now, I've got some bubbles, so just take something. You could use a little, kitchen knife, anything that you've got, and just kind of make sure to get your bubbles out if you can. Those don't want to go anywhere, but and just kind of spread it around. Make sure you got it. Covering all your rocks.
Now, it's okay if it does bubble up a little bit.
Yeah, it's not going to hurt anything.
Just kind of, if you see some big ones, just kind of
move them.
Move it around. Look, I got all mine, so we're good.
Yep. There, I got that one popped. Just try to pop your biggest ones. The others are perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Just be careful that you don't get any of your glue on something. Okay. So now I'm going to start putting these in, and that leaf is trying to come off. So I'm going to put my first one down in my rocks very carefully. Do it gently so that you don't move any of your rocks too much or anything like that. Just kind of push them down. I'm going to put that one, so I've got those stems crisscrossing in my vase. And then this one, I'm going to put towards the back and just kind of crisscross that one through the center, just like that. So I've got all of my my hydrangeas in. So now I told you this is simple, y'all. Anybody can do this.
Yeah, this is the easiest arrangement that you could even hope to make.
Yes,
So
it really, truly is.
anybody can make this, any skill level.
And I mean, you can, find some greenery at Dollar Tree, anything, just something to kind of give it just a little extra.
I'm going to cut off mine just a little bit more.
Yeah, just don't
So
drip it on the side.
nope,
Be
pull
careful.
it straight up.
Yep.
It's a little
And
long.
if you have to do that, that's fine. Just pull it straight up and try not to get any on the sides. Now, while she's doing that, I'm going to push my ivy right down in the center of my rocks, just like that. And this one has got a lot of stems, so I can move my stems this way and that way, and I like that about it. So I'm going to push that one down. The main thing is don't get in a hurry. Take your time and just do them easy, just like that.
Just try not to get too much of the glue on the outside, because this is the faux water look. So we just want it to look like it's just water in there right over the rocks.
Yes. And like I said, any little greenery would work.
So you can readjust your leaves. We had a few extra leaves, and if you wanted to stick some of those down there, you
certainly
could as well.
Can. I'm just kind of making sure my leaves are like I want them to be. And you see I'm doing it kind of gently because I don't want to move things too much.
So it does take a little while. It's going to take a while for the glue to dry.
It is going to take a while to dry.
But you do want to go ahead. I mean, you have to do it while the glue is still wet.
Yes.
But don't worry. I mean, you can take your time because it's going to take it a while to dry. It actually took ours longer than we thought it was going to.
It really did. The first time I did this, it really did. It took, but here was the thing. I didn't add rocks, and the rocks do help it to dry quicker. But let me tell you something that I did find out. And now you can find the acrylic water, the quick water, I think is what it's called, to do this. But, it's more expensive than Elmer's. And if you're using this for yourself, I would do this.
Yeah.
The main thing is wherever you put it in your home, make sure it's not like right in front of a window, because it can yellow a little bit if it's right in the direct sunlight or something. So I wouldn't use this on my porch. I would put it in my house on my piano or something,
Any of the acrylic water, any of the fake water that you get for these arrangements, they will turn a little bit of a yellow color if you have it in direct sunlight. So yes,
exactly.
Put it somewhere in your house that doesn't get that direct sunlight. I mean, this is just so simple. You cannot get easier than this.
No, you really cannot.
You can use whatever colors you want. If you like, pink hydrangeas or white. I think white would be really pretty. I think
white would be beautiful
anything like that would work. It is so simple. You definitely have to give this a try.
Yes, you really do. And you see there, we've got our arrangement. Very simple. And, you could use smaller hydrangeas and use some more, extra. We just use 3 of the larger ones.
Yeah. You could even use just 2 if you wanted to.
Yeah, you really could.
You could use 1, depending on the size of your vase. So you can do anything with it. Like we said, you need a few simple materials, supplies. You need Elmer's glue. I did not even use a full bottle of that. This is super inexpensive to make.
It really is.
You can get a container at
Tree.
Walmart, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, a few large florals. You could do this with, if you didn't want to use hydrangeas, you could use peonies, or you could use roses, any kind of large flowers. And then you need just 1 accent greenery. We used 1 stem of the ivy, added a couple of the leaves from the hydrangeas in there, and that's it.
Easy peasy. Y'all can do this. Even if you've never done any kind of arrangement, I promise you can do this.
Yes.
Just now just sit it, leave it alone, make sure it gets dry, and then enjoy it.
Yeah, put it in a spot that is not going to get messed with. If you've got kids or animals, put it somewhere where it can just sit. Like we said, it did take several hours for ours to dry.
Yes.
So you want to give it time, let it dry, let it set really well, and then you can use it wherever you like.
That's right. Very, very, very easy. Now, and I'm going to tell you too, like she said, any of it will yellow. The Elmer's glue may not last as long as the other water, but you know, by the time it's messed up, I'm not going to want to use it anyway. I'm going to be ready for something new. And I think it will last long enough that, you know, you'll have it for a long while.
I think so. I think it'll last you a good long time, or it has for us. So
I've got some little bubbles in mine, and if they don't go away, then in the, you know, next few hours, I'll just take a stem and go in there and punch them. But I think that they'll go away. Yeah. So
just little air bubbles.
Just little air bubbles, yes.
But this is
I just think these are cute and easy.
Super simple little project that you can make. You could, you know, do this with your kids. Just fun, super simple, easy project where you don't have to have hot glue, and you can make it really quick.
That's right. And your kids can help you with it. They really can. And this would be pretty. I was just thinking, where am I going to put it? But it would be beautiful in a bedroom or somewhere.
Well, it matches your blue kitchen.
It does match my kitchen, so it's probably going to go in my kitchen. Yep. Because it wouldn't match my bedroom, but it will match my kitchen. So pretty.
Well, we thank y'all so much for joining us today. Y'all be sure, if you will, to please follow our Facebook page. And if you're watching us on YouTube, if you will, just click the subscribe button and that little bell so you get notified when we release new videos.
That's right.
We invite you to check out our blog at gracemonroehome.com. We have tons of DIY tutorials, recipes, organization tips, wreath, trainings, tutorials, all kinds of stuff to keep you busy.
Yep.
But we thank y'all so much for hanging out with us today, and I hope you have a wonderful day.
Y'all go make it a good one.
Bye, guys.
Bye, y'all.